All right, this is Bruce for FXCOINZ, taking a look at a long-term chart for gold. So we have gold here breaking out of a long-term basing pattern. Really, the sustained breakout happened on the week of March 4th, 2024, and as of the recent record high of 4,382, gold had advanced by $2,571 from the swing low in 2023, the most recent more significant swing low, or 142%, and from the breakout level, using this breakout level right here from May 23 at 2,081, it advanced by $2,300 or 110.5%. So pretty big moves in gold following the long-term base breakout, a classic continuation of a long-term bull trend, and you can see the acceleration of momentum by the relationship of the trend lines. We have this angle of ascent started out, the angle of ascent increased, correlated with the 20 moving average purple, and then recently the angle of ascent increased again with a new higher slope trend line supported by the red 10-week moving average. So the bull trend is well intact and it's on its way to higher prices if it can exceed recent resistance. The recent resistance has some significance as it is 600% of this most recent biggest bearish correction. So, and we had 2 weeks where that resistance was tested, and we saw resistance on twice of those weeks. Support is held very nicely at the 10-week moving average, and we have a series of higher weekly lows that help define that as well. But momentum has been muted following a bounce off the dynamic support zone, and there have been no breakout yet to a new trend high. So there's always the possibility that this area, the recent high, continues to be resistance, leading to a correction because of the 600% relationship with this prior bearish correction. Key support is at the 10-week moving average at 4,082 currently, and last week's low of 4,040. The next bullish confirmation is on a daily close above 4,245, which was previously a 5-week high. We had a breakout this week, but so far it has failed to confirm with the daily high above, with the daily close, above the prior high, and so therefore it continues to be prone to downward pressure. If an upside breakout to a new record high does trigger, then it looks like the first two targets on gold are extensions of the most recent bearish correction at 4,516 initially, followed by 4,688, and that is the 127.2% extension and the 161.8% extension respectively. If the 10-period moving average is broken to the downside, then the 20 moving average becomes the next lower dynamic support target, currently at 3,788. So, in summary, the bull trend is well intact for gold, but it has hit an area of potential resistance, and it needs to prove itself to the upside. Otherwise, there is always the potential for further consolidation and maybe some time consolidation, a time correction, as opposed to a deeper pullback, but a deeper pullback could also occur. All right, that is it for gold traders. Have a great month.